welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. With me is BJ Miller from the men's basketball team. First off, I want to thank you for joining me today.
Yes, no problem.
So how'd you get started playing basketball?
Well, honestly, I was a little kid. I was into multiple sports. Started off baseball was my favorite sport, I would like to say. I still love baseball today, but just playing ball all through the summer, and it connected with me like probably 6th grade. I wanted to just play basketball fully. I started playing AAU, so I decided that I want to take that serious and get a scholarship in basketball.
So what was the recruitment process like when you decided to that you wanted to play in college?
Well, it picked up probably around my 10th grade going into my 11th grade year. That's when I first met a lot of coaches. A lot of JUCO coaches really recruited me. But after my junior year in high school, recruitment picked up, and I met Coach Phil and Coach Fletch in Atlanta at the Bob Giggins tournament. And I picked up like 12 offers, but Troy seemed to stand out the most to me.
So what stood out about Troy that made you want to come here?
Well, honestly, the opportunity to play right ahead on the big stage, I knew that what I could bring to the table, and being able to just play Division I basketball right away made me, open my eyes. Instead of going to redshirt like most freshmen, I was able to play as a true freshman. That's what stood out. Coach made that presentable to me on my visits that I could play as a true freshman, and I did.
And then you just mentioned Coach Cunningham. So what is it like playing for him?
He's a good coach. I mean, he's like a critic of the game. Like, he knows the game front and back, like the back of his hand. He studies film all day, so everything he says is pretty accurate. And like last year, winning the Sun Belt Championship just made me have more faith in him. He's a nice guy on the court. He's an incredible, phenomenal guy off the court. He's always there for us. So.
Yeah, you just mentioned y'all won the Sun Belt last season. What was it like being able to look up at the scoreboard, see the clock reading 0, and that y'all had won?
And to be honest, for me, I know some of my teammates, like Jordan Bernardo, he's won multiples of rings, but for me, this was my first ring. I actually have it on now. It was a feeling I never expected to have. Like, I still can't, picture having that feeling in my head. It was just like a dream come true, and I'm still living it. Once we won it, it was just like I finally got a ring. It was just so surreal that didn't know what to do or how to expect. I just couldn't do nothing but have to praise.
Right, and then you went on to play Duke in the NCAA tournament, but you lost. But what was the experience like getting able to play them?
Man, it was a great experience. I still feel salty about that game because I feel like we didn't play our best, but it was a great experience, playing against Coach K and the Duke, one of the greatest teams of all time, the tradition playing against Duke. So it was fun, and even though we lost, we still had a great time, and this game can really take you far, so I really appreciate everything they have done for me so far.
So what are some of the things the team learned being able to play Duke?
Once we got to that stage, I think it opened our eyes up that we're capable of playing on a high level, and once we realized that, it was no more lackadaisical plays. Like yes, we have the same talent as them. Yes, they may have a bigger name, but we're right there with them. All we have to do is win and play our best every night. And I feel like once we're at our best, no team can compete with us.
Right, and then after last season, you guys lost 3 seniors. And then you got a new freshman. So what is it like getting to know the new freshmen?
The new freshmen, they're very talented. Malik, Javen, and Adikin, they all bring difference to the table. They're all strong at what they do. Javen, he's an upside. He's a mismatch at the 4, so he's real good. Malik, he's a great point guard. Me and Malik are very similar. We came in first year playing point guard here in college. He's very athletic, can shoot, can score. He just got to find his way in the game. But like you said, we lost 3 great seniors. We lost Devon Walker, Daniel Peace, and Jeremy Holloman. Those are my closest friends besides my teammates now, and they showed me so much on and off the court. And Jeremy and Devon is actually playing overseas right now, and those guys, they do the stuff that the camera don't see. They do the stuff that the news reporter don't see, the steals, the blocks, the hustle, the leadership, not the points and the stats. They did all that, and that's what kept us going.
Right, and you just said they're some of your closest friends. So do you still keep in touch with them today?
Oh, yeah. I talk to Jeremy, Peace, and Devon on a daily basis. I just talked to Devon for about an hour yesterday.
So do they give you any tips or anything to help you?
Yeah, just being with them on a daily basis in practice, they already know the environment that we're in, and even though they're miles and miles away, they already know what to expect from us and what we can do. So they just put that, they put that trust in us, and so they put that positivity in us to let us know that we can do it again. So.
Right, and then last night you guys played in an exhibition game, but unfortunately you lost. Can you kind of talk about what happened during that game?
Yeah, it was just poor execution on our part. I'm not gonna say that we was still hungover from winning Sun Belt because we was ready going to the game, but defensively we didn't execute on any of our sets. We wasn't guarding the ball like we supposed to, and like I say, I hate that we lost, but I'd rather lose early now and then later on the road.
Right. So what was Coach Cunningham's message to you guys after the game?
He was just showing us that, like he said, they were the better team last night. No matter how you said Division I or Division II, they was the better team. And like I said, he didn't say that we wasn't humble enough, but he don't know because of how we played, and we have to get back in the lab and fix some things.
Right. And as one of the older guys on the team, did you have a message to the team after the game?
Yeah, we all consulted and talked about it, but like you said, at the end of the day, we can't help the past. All we can do is just put that behind us and move forward. We can't let that carry over because we have another exhibition game Sunday against Mercer. So we need to leave that in the past and move on forward and correct all the minor mistakes if we can.
And then after the game, Coach Cunningham said he was very impressed with your play. So what did you do in the offseason to be able to improve for this season?
I really got back in my groove. I found my confidence, playing with my teammates and just getting back within myself. Kind of my freshman year, I had a pretty good freshman year. Last year, my minutes dropped a little bit, but it was best for the team, and I just played my role. But this year, I knew I had to step up with Jeremy, and Peace leaving. So it just showed me, just to get back on my confidence and bring whatever I can to the team, whether it's defense, scoring, offense, handling the ball. I just do whatever coach needs me to do to win.
And what are some things that you feel personally that you can still improve on going into this season?
I definitely can improve on being consistent with my shooting. Like, I'm capable of shooting the ball at a high level, but just being able to, tell myself that I know that I can make the shot and continue to be consistent and continue to be a leader on and off the court. Don't take no plays off. Work hard on offense and defense.
And as the team as a whole, what can they improve on?
We definitely, as last night, like you saw, we definitely need to improve on defense, all of us in different areas, whether we all need to improve on rebounding and just fix the critique things like we like boxing out. That's one big thing that we have to work on. I know that we can work on it, and I definitely know that we're not playing for right now. We're playing for March, so we have to fix those things now.
Right, and a few weeks ago we saw the football team beat the SEC opponent LSU, and you guys play an SEC opponent in Kentucky. What can you do to maybe pull off the upset?
Yeah, like you said, it's so much buzz around us beating LSU, and we came up last year short against beating Clemson. I feel like we still should have won that game. But with the talent that we got, I know that we can pull off the upset, and I know that teams are, hearing about Troy football beat LSU and Troy football winning bowl games, and we won Sun Belt. So we're not worried about any of that. We just know that we have the chance to win against Kentucky too.
All right. Well, now let's get to know you a little bit more. What do you like to do when you're not playing or practicing?
Honestly, besides sleep, if I'm not tired, I listen to music 24/7. I'm not gonna lie here and say I study and stuff. I don't. I like to hang out with my friends. Me and the guys, we all go paintballing a lot. We go bowling. Me and Tat, we real competitive with bowling. Besides that, we just pretty much chill. We don't travel anymore. Like, we used to travel and go to Montgomery, Dothan, just to eat out and stuff. But I just pretty much hang out with my friends and really enjoy this college time because I see how fast it's going by now. Like, I'm a junior. I feel like I just walked on the campus yesterday.
All right. Who wins, you or Wesley?
In bowling?
Yeah.
Definitely win. He probably can he will beat me in a 3-point contest. I would compete with him, but he'll beat me. But bowling, I definitely will win.
All right. And now, do you watch NBA on TV when you're not playing?
Oh yeah, we watch it a lot. Like, college basketball is back on, so we can't really see the college teams, but definitely the NBA. And it's really exciting with all these superstars on one team. Like, the West Conference is loaded, so I want to see who's going to come out of there.
Do you have a favorite team that you enjoy watching the most?
Yeah, my favorite team, I inherited from my dad. I love the Lakers. They'll always be my favorite team. Like, even if we're losing and probably not going to win this year with the Western Conference, but I definitely like the Lakers. They're my favorite team of all time. And Kobe, he's my favorite player. But as of right now, my favorite team is Devin Booker. Favorite player is Devin Booker. He's from Mississippi, and we played against him in my junior year. We beat him, but I knew that he was going to the league from there.
Yeah. All right. Well, personally, my favorite team is Golden State, so they kind of clash.
Yeah, I knew you would say the Warriors. I'm not going to call you a bandwagon because they're really good, but They're stacked. They have Kevin Durant, Steph, Clay, Draymond.
Everyone. They have really good players.
They have targets on their back. So I applaud them because it's not easy to win championships, especially with that many superstars.
Yeah.
They're not just all-star superstars. They have a lot of arrows pointed to their back because everyone wants to beat them.
Definitely. Do you have a favorite player that inspires you?
Yeah, honestly, I love Eric Bledsoe, but I love Kyrie Irving. Like, I love his game, the way he handles the ball. He's able to score, create, facilitate, pass. And I just love his, the ways he finished at the basket. He's my favorite player to watch. But overall, who I probably take my game out of is Eric Bledsoe. Explosive guard, rebound, can shoot, dribble, do a little bit of everything.
All right, and lastly, do you have any tips for someone who's starting to play basketball?
Well, since I'm still playing, I know mostly a lot of old heads tell me, it can take you farther. And I don't see some of the things they tell me, but for someone who's just starting, just stick with it. Make sure you put in work, even when others are not working. If you're really dedicated to the game, then you'll be able to achieve what you want in life. And my achievement was to get a scholarship, and I did put in the work and time because what's done in the dark will come to the light.
All right, well, best of luck to you and the team this season, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for what's coming up in Trojan Sports right after this.